Shatter Shambler is a 1 mana 1/3 with Battlecry. Your next Death Rattle minion costs 1 less, but immediately dies when played. And that actually ends up being a very good activator for Naval Mine, which turns it into 1 mana deal 4 damage. That also has synergy with things like Snowfall Graveyard, Forsaken Lieutenant, activates Counterfeit Blade. So, very good card for the deck. We do like Wildpaw Null, right? I kinda like Sketchy Information Counterfeit Blade as well. Probably just keep this hand. Insane draw. And a Snowfall Graveyard. So if I go Graveyard on 3, Sketchy Information on 4, and then I wouldn't be able to use Counterfeit Blade in time. Another Wildpaw Null, huh? I don't think it makes sense to pass to make the Nulls cost 1. It's better to just play one here. Man, how do I play this hand? I would like to have Snowfall Graveyard in play, and then go Sketchy Information, trade off Lieutenant. But then, like, when do I play Counterfeit Blade? What if I just play a 4/5? See where things go. Maybe I can pick up a nice preparation to help smooth things out a little bit. Oh, 4 damage from my Null. Beautiful. Could just play this. Next turn would be Lieutenant Sketch. Let's trade the Cutlass. I don't really know. Well, if I just draw into a mine, does that do anything? How easy is it for them to kill a Stealth Lieutenant? They've played a full-blown evil. They could play like Tamsin, Dragged Below, but those are a couple turns off. I don't know. It's so hard to spend my mana efficiently. Maybe it's just like Snowfall Graveyard, Naval Mine next turn. And then turn 6 can be Counterfeit Blade, Sketchy Information. I would be able to break the blade with Snowfall Graveyard in play.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
And neither do I.
Alright. Pushed a good amount this turn. Next turn I have 12. And then following that I have 16. It's a lot of damage. Does prep do much for me? Prep lets me hero power here. 4, 8, 8. I think that's lethal, right?
Here we go.
Nice. I didn't have a clue what I was doing for most of this game and still landed a turn 6 lethal. Love the tradable. Maybe I just keep Lieutenant. It's such an insane card in the deck. I think I'd rather trade the extortion here. Because if I trade the cutlass, it discounts the extortion, which isn't really that good of a discount. Murgle. Oh, that's a Wild Paw Knoll. As someone who very recently played Murloc Shaman, you hate to see Wild Paw Knoll on turn 2. That's a pretty cool coin. We're playing the cheat card. Maybe it's patched by now, though. Do a bit of fishing. Snowfall Graveyard is tempting. It's kind of weird for my curve. It is damage, though. I guess I go, like, Snowfall Graveyard on 3, Blade on 4, Naval Mine. Oh, wait, no, I'd have to play Naval Mine before the Blade. Wait, how am I winning the game? I guess maybe I'm just setting up the graveyard this turn. Wow, that's an insane draw. We are mining next turn. Not sure what that could be that would possibly be good enough. I think I have 26 damage this turn. That's if my Knoll dies. Alright. 2. 8. 8. 8. Casual 8 damage over lethal on turn 5. No big deal, no big deal.
I will fight with honor. Your soul shall be mine.
Try to find the Knoll. This ain't it. That is it. If I didn't draw Knoll here, probably would have played the 1-3. Although life tapping this turn was pretty damn good, so maybe I wouldn't have done that either way. Not a big fan of that minion. So how do I best utilize my mana here? Trade this. I could actually kill this with Wild Paw Knoll Extortion. That might be worth it because the Knoll is very likely to go face if I do that. I guess I can go tap instead of trading this. I could even equip this. Pretty decent way to deal with that. Alright. So Shroud of Concealment draws Lieutenants, Naval Mines, 0 mana Knoll, and if we're unlucky, it can also draw Maestra. I think I do go for Shroud here. And I can even protect Wild Paw Knoll with Extortion here if I want, which I probably do. Let's keep a 4/5 in play. I think this is pretty good. Next turn is Sketchy Information plus Lieutenant. And then we follow that up with double Shatter Shambler, Counterfeit Blade, Naval Mine.
The light dim.
1/1 is really annoying. 2 lieutenants. Kind of want to dagger into this. Is that absurd? I don't think it's absurd. Just beat him up with gnolls. And then next turn I can sketchy lieutenant naval mine. Maybe even throw a 1/3 in there if it seems good. Probably just lethal. Four, 4. Oh, I had even 4 more damage than I realized. Well, nice.
I'll fight anywhere.
The Legion's rage pales before.
We do like the trade, right? Maybe I'm playing too hard for gnolls. Like, maybe I should be keeping sketchy information with this deck. I don't know. Wonder if they're also a mine deck or simply a wild paw gnoll deck. Oh, that's a very sad turn 2 for Rogue. Well, I have sketchy Shambler next turn.
You can't always trust what you see.
That's fine. Jackpot. That's the real jackpot. Prep this sketchy. It's possible I should have gone fishing there instead of playing this 1/3, but I think this is fine. If they want to sink 3 damage into the 1/3, I'm okay with that. Oh, that's annoying. Actual jackpot. See what we can fish up. Shroud. I mean, I have 2 Wild Paw Nolan decks, so Shroud has to be decent. And I guess we go ahead and play this, because it does kill the 3/2. Gonna be a little disappointing when I top deck a Snowfall Graveyard and I missed 8 damage, but I think it's fine. Gotta be Counterfeit Blade, right? Counterfeit Blade is 12. I probably just coin Wicked Stab here, right? To utilize my mana.
Here we go.
I don't think Shroud ever hits lethal on its own next turn. But, like, if I draw into Backstab and then it hits Naval Mine, that can do it.
The reign ends here.
Need my lethal this turn for sure. That's not it. That could be it. Got him. Man, this deck just gets there on turn 6 pretty often.